She was a 23-year-old paramedical student with lots of dreams and hopes in her eyes, but six demons in the guise of humans ruthlessly butchered her life, her family, and shook the confidence of every woman. On the ill-fated night of December 16, 2012, a heart-wrenching incident shamed the national capital, Delhi. Nirbhaya, a young Indian girl, was brutally gang-raped in the moving bus by 6 men for 84 minutes and then thrown out of that moving bus. Not only that, medical reports claimed that an iron rod was inserted into her and was pulled out with so much force that the act brought out her intestines. Following the incident, Delhi earned the shameful tag of the rape capital of India and one of the most unsafe places for women. She could have been saved, and like her, thousands of women who have faced similar assaults. Shockingly, 92 women are raped daily in India. More than 30,000 rape cases were recorded in 2013, and several cases go unregistered. With that, many questions go unanswered. Does she have no right to live a happy and a decent life? Is this never going to end? Is there no solution to this problem? Well, the good news is we have a solution. Avyathi ensures to provide a two-tier cushion to women against any sort of molestation or crime they might face. Looking at the need of this product in India, Avyathi will ensure that each woman breathes freely every second of her life. The Avyathi firm will be a limited liability partnership between Piyush Gandhi, Abhishek and Karan Singh Bajaj, all of us having equal profit sharing and other rights. Avyathi will leave no stone unturned in the safety and protection of women by equipping our members sufficiently in terms of gadget and physical preparedness and providing a 360-degree assistance to cope up with health issues, legal battles, mental trauma, and doing all of this at a profit. So our protection package includes two parts. The first one is preventing the assault through Avyathi Security Ring and the Avyathi Smart App. With just a play of fingers, the ring connects to the smartphone app via Bluetooth, and a lot of features can be accessed, such as loud alarms, audio recording, SOS messaging, GPS tracking, and a lot more. So, how it works? The default application of the ring is divided into three phases. Phase 1, mild to medium danger. Phase 2, significant to high danger. And Phase 3, extreme danger. Phase 1, when the woman feels that she is being followed or teased by a stranger. At the first click of a button, a very loud alarm goes off, which is more than enough to attract the attention of nearby people. This is the first step to safety. In addition to this, the app automatically sends a GPS location to the registered mobile numbers of the family members. The Avyathi control room does not act during this phase. Phase 2, when the woman feels that she is being molested or stalked at a desolated place. At the second click of a button, the Avyathi control room tracks down her location through GPS, while the app automatically connects a call to her control room so that she can describe her situation without actually taking out the mobile phone. The Avyathi control room then takes further action by contacting the police and directing them to reach out for help immediately. Phase 3. So during this phase, we assume that she has been caught or kidnapped and needs to be rescued. At the third click of a button, an SOS message is sent to a control room and an ambulance is dispatched to provide immediate medical help. All of these features with just few clicks of a button. These are the initial designs of Avyathi Security Ring and the charger on which our product development team is currently working. The ring will be provided to our members for the period of policy. The Avyathi ring is made up of surgical stainless steel. A Bluetooth circuit is designed to provide high-speed Bluetooth connectivity between the ring and the mobile app. The flexible lithium polymer battery can help the ring last up to 3 days. There are 3 LEDs on the ring, each indicating the different phases of danger when the button is pressed. So the question arises, why only a ring and why not something else like a wristband or a locket? The answer is simple. During the attack, we are unable to move any of our body parts, like our arms or legs, but all we can move is our fingers, and the ring makes the best possible use of the smallest locomotion. It is time efficient and gives no intuition to the molester. Thanks to a highly dedicated product development team led by Professor Sunanda, who is an electrical engineer, working with us to create the possibility of saving lives through the smallest locomotion. Apart from technologically equipping our members, we will also provide them with self-defense training so as to enable them to deal with the danger both physically and mentally. We will also provide them with easy-to-carry medical kits for safety purpose.
So, what if the police fails to reach the crime spot in time? Here comes our second phase, which basically involves reducing the repercussions in case our member is molested or sexually assaulted. This is a very comprehensive phase and is based on 4 important pillars of protection, which are ambulance services, medical services, legal services, and mental rehabilitation. Now let us discuss each phase in detail. In case our member is molested, she will immediately be transported to the nearest hospital and provided with complete medical treatment with almost no cost on her family. This is particularly important as most deaths in such cases is due to the non-availability of timely medical help to the victim. The significance of this can be exemplified with the report of the Times of India, which says that on 16th December 2012, when Nirbhaya was raped, she and a friend lay naked on the road for more than 2 hours. I'll repeat, for more than 2 hours, with people stopping to look at them and then moving on. I mean, if she would have been provided with timely medical help, she definitely would have been saved. So, how are we going to do it? Regarding the ambulance services, we will have our own ambulances stationed at our branches. Apart from it, our tie-ups with hospitals and NGOs will complement our own fleet and ensure that the ambulances reach the crime spot in time. Regarding the medical services, we will enter into a long-term contract with a credible insurance firm, which will provide group insurance services covering our members. Now, this insurance will be a customized one, as it will provide medical coverage specifically in cases of rape, molestation, acid attack, or any other kind of sexual assault on women. Apart from these medical services, we will also provide complete legal assistance to our members. This is also important, as a rape victim suffers from severe harassment while fighting for justice. Several instances have been reported where the police has either refused to file a complaint or even asked the victim to show her private parts as a proof that she was raped. Many times, due to lack of strong legal representation in the court, the case is deliberately delayed by the opposition lawyers while the victim is asked disrespecting questions concerning her private and personal lives. At Avyathi, we will provide complete legal support to our members, from filing her complaint in the police station to fighting her case in the court till she gets justice. We will also ensure that the victim gets adequate compensation provided by the government under various of its victim compensation schemes, which is often delayed or even denied due to long legal and bureaucratic procedure. For this, we will build our own dedicated team of 5 lawyers, which will achieve specialization in women-related cases through continuous research and knowledge sharing, and will ensure speedy justice to our members. Now, complete protection means complete protection. After such a brutal sexual assault on a woman, she is bound to suffer from mental agony and pain. We will provide extensive counseling support to our member and as well as her family, so as to bring her out of that trauma and to rebuild her confidence and that urge to live life happily again. Now, coming to our target market, our prime focus will be on students, both school and college going girls, newly married as well as working women. We have chosen them because they are most susceptible to such crimes and assaults. Our area of operations will initially be covering Delhi and NCR regions of Noida and Gurgaon, which have emerged as commercial hubs and see a huge women workforce coming up daily. The reasons for choosing Delhi are as follows: a huge women population crossing 7.5 million, a very high crime rate against women, and a plan to initially operate in a limited area so as to have better control and gain more experience. Now, our distribution strategy. Our membership will be available at selected jewelry stores where the customers can buy a membership contract. They can also become our members through our branches located all over Delhi or through our door-to-door women salespersons. Online membership and payment mechanism will also be made available at our website. With our head office at Central Delhi and our branches located pan Delhi, we will ensure better connectivity and reach throughout the national capital region.
Let me take you through the promotional route. Associating brave women and their family members who have survived violent and sexual assaults will boost our efforts in making our presence felt. They run their awareness and motivational campaigns. We want their sense of courage to pass on to many. They will share the horrifying experiences of the assault, medical complications, harassment at the police station, and delays in legal procedures. They will be the faces on the promotional campaigns on the social media as well as seminars in various areas of Delhi. They will help us in building the trust. They will pitch the audience as to how an organization like Avyathi could have timely saved them from the assault and related tortures. Delhi NCR region has a multitude of companies with huge women workforce. We will pitch these companies to ensure the female employees with us. We wish to tap the possibility of social security schemes that the companies offer to their own employees. In addition to their own employees, big corporate houses may insure the females from mild economic backgrounds or from the smaller industries. Who knows, maybe one day government makes it mandatory for the big corporate houses to insure their female employees with us. Associating Dr. Kiran Bedi with us, who is the First Lady Police Officer, will help us in building the trust. She is actively involved in the social upliftment of women and also promotes the organizations doing the same. The brand image will be cultivated in such a way as to portray Avyathi as a woman's true friend who will always be by her side in the difficult times. Other promotional ways includes the sales in the college for the college interns so that we penetrate into the college target market. Competitions, events and sponsorships of fests are some ways to achieve the same. Similar sales in companies whereby the women commission partners will have the responsibility to convince the fellow workmates to register themselves with us. Incentives such as goodies, trips and commission will ensure efficient functioning. Tapping the growing power of social media will ensure expanding our base to every corner of target market. Strategic promotion also includes ads in the Delhi Metro Rail women coaches so that we have a focused promotional plan in addition to the saving costs. In the initial 2 years, an additional promotional plan includes a lucky draw contest whereby a total of 151 women will get free Avyathi services for a period of 1 year.
Now let me come to the pricing policy. Avyathi security package will be available at a price of $49 for 1 year. Apart from it, a refundable security money of around $22 will be charged in respect of the ring. Our pricing strategy is a combination of both penetration pricing, as we are charging a comparatively lower price so as to attract more customers, and psychological pricing, when we say that complete Avyathi protection is available at the rate of just $0.13 per day, which is not only very nominal but also very psychologically appealing, and that's what works here in India. By taking out our costs, by taking out our price, we have taken into account our costs, the views of our target market and the projected demand. This is our sales forecast. By the end of year 1, we plan to have a comparatively small customer base of around 12,000 customers, which will gradually increase to around 20,000 in year 2 and 34,000 in year 3. We believe that by this time, we would be able to establish a sort of trust among our target market through our marketing activities and excellent quality of our service, and thus from here our customer base will see a steep rise, and we will go on to have around 80,000 customers by the end of year 5. When we take out the estimates in terms of revenues and costs, we find that as most startups, we will be incurring losses in the first year. However, we will become profitable from the second year onwards, and our profits will gradually grow. We will go on to make a profit of around 3.95 crore rupees, that is around $650,000 by the end of year 5. This is our cost breakup. Our majority of costs will go into the insurance charges, the cost of the ring, the rents, salaries, promotional and miscellaneous costs. The tentative cost of the ring revolves around $55. This is our investment part. We currently are in a research phase wherein we are developing our ring and the corresponding app. This development, the tests and the initial procurement will require an investment of around $40,000, which we do not require from the outsiders, as it is being contributed by the 3 of us equally. What we actually require is the investment of 1 lakh US dollars, which will go into the installations of the control room, like the GPS tracking setup, the communication setup, the initial down payment of our ambulances, the office furniture, the app development, that is improving the app on the basis of reviews received from our actual customers, the promotional costs, contract charges, and miscellaneous items. This is our SWOT report. Our strength lies in the fact that there is no such Bluetooth ring or such a holistic package available to women's safety, while our weakness is that we are new and we need to establish a sort of trust among the people. We have a huge opportunity to tap a large women market, being the first organization to introduce such a concept. However, some existing mobile apps, pepper sprays, electronic guns pose a threat to us, but our holistic approach to safety will really overcome them all.
There might arise some questions in your minds. For example, what if a customer gives a hoax call or misuses the device? Our terms of contract include the confiscation of their security money and immediate termination of their services. Every customer will be given proper training before she is given the gadgets. What if the ring is accidentally pressed? First of all, the ring takes 2.5 seconds to activate. And even if it is activated, only a large alarm goes off, which is not a big issue. Regarding the location being sent to the family, it can be conveyed via a call that everything's alright. What if the molester tries to snatch the ring away from her? Proper self-defense training will be provided to her so that she can buy time and convey the required signals. Avyathi is an organization whose future is not limited. We wish to enter new avenues like emergencies of road accident. We wish to enter new areas like the neighboring states of Haryana and Rajasthan, who also show similar trends of high violence against the women. We wish to set up our own manufacturing unit of rings in near future. This is our timeline. By August 2015, further research on contracts, market and responses of surveys will be conducted. By Feb 16, Avyathi ring prototype development and Avyathi application development work will be completed. By July 16, comprehensive pilot surveys and setting up of branches will be done. And in the month of October 16, completion of all official formalities, incorporation and commencement of operations will be done. Let me introduce you to the board of advisors. Mr. Manish Swarup, who is an MBA, is our business advisor, and Mr. Sunil Gupta, who is a chartered accountant, is a financial advisor. We do not wish to be a parallel police or a parallel government. We want to work in sync with them. That is, we want to complement their efforts and not substitute them with our aims. We are on a mission in solving one of the biggest problems in the world, and we ask you to join us, support us in making an impact globally. Thank you.
You will now have 10 minutes in total in presenting your answers. And then your time starts at the end of the first question. Judges, your first question, please.
Clearly we're talking about a big problem here, and I've got a number of questions. I might start with the ring. Clearly that's an important part of the prevention. It's going to be impossible if there's widespread uptake for people not to realise that the ring is acting as a protective device. When that becomes well known, will that protect women who are wearing the ring because potential assailants will say too much effort, or will it warn potential people who are going to assault and therefore sort of take away a lot of the benefit of the ring?
Basically, the ring, no doubt it's standard, but every ring has a unique aspect. It will not look, no two rings will look alike. Every ring will have a stealth feature. For example, a different gem, a different ruby, or probably a flower, something sort, so that the molester does not identify the ring and does not try to snatch it away. So we'll have the benefits in long term.
I would like to add, we have also associated a jeweler with us who will provide us the designing skills, and we have got the certificate of appreciation from him also, that he will provide us the designing skills so that no two rings look alike and there is a stealth feature in that. Otherwise it will really create a problem.
Thank you. So the next question is, from a business point of view, your biggest profit will occur if you recruit a whole lot of women at very low risk of assault, because events won't occur and therefore you won't be spending money, your insurance premiums will be low, but of course you won't have much of a social impact. Your biggest social impact will be if you recruit women at the highest risk, but of course that will also have the highest cost. What modelling have you done to look at who it is that you're likely to recruit? Are you going to recruit the worried well, the people who have concerns but are at very low risk of assault, or are you going to recruit the people who you really want to target, the people where you can make a difference? What can you tell us about that?
So the probably we target the middle class, upper middle class and rich class. The reason behind that is that in India there is a trend of coaching centers, night shifts, but a lot of parents discourage their daughters. Some husbands discourage their wives to go to work at night, go to parties, go to tuition centers late at night. So probably we are targeting that target market so that every woman breathes freely in the target market, of course, so that no husband tries to restrict her wife from going out or working at night shifts. And moreover, it will obviously improve the employment levels, obviously give a boost to the economy, because more number of women will go out to work. At present, there has been cases and there has been a conservative society which does not allow women to go out for work. So after that, we wish to revolutionize this, and we wish that women also have equal rights. They also go out. They also see the world beyond their homes.
Sir, the segment we are targeting is more risky and it will really increase our costs. But we are not concerned about that because we are social enterprise and we need to make a social impact on us. We are not just here for profit making that we will target a comparatively safer target market. We are targeting them because they are more riskier and they have the paying capacity also to, afford this package.
My last question focuses on the fact that the greatest crimes occur when good people stand by and do nothing. And those of us who know very little about things except watching from outside see that institutions like the police in India don't seem to see this as the critical issue that most of the rest of us see it as. Are you going to find insurmountable problems because the system still doesn't support women and therefore what you're doing won't have an impact because it's working within a system that doesn't allow it to have an impact?
So the system has to change someday and someone has to take the initiative. We believe that if everyone stands back, no one will take efforts, then how will the system change? Moreover, our policies include, like whenever the control room contacts the police, the call has been recorded, the response of the police will be recorded, and if the response is unsatisfactory, it will be brought to media. And India has one of the most unbiased media in the world. The media presents the true picture. So when the thing comes to the media that this system is not working because of the second party, because of the police, so it will obviously put a pressure on the high police commissioners to improve the working, or they may especially recruit or keep aside some personnel for this purpose only. Who knows the future?
Thank you.
Okay, it's quite stunning for what happened in India. I have some more questions to Professor Henry. Well, how do you feel the effectiveness of having such a ring as compared to the competitors? You mentioned in the report saying that there are actually other preventive measurements, or actually not preventive but protective, like pepper spray or other kinds of equipment that a lady could add on instead of developing a new ring and ask the ladies to buy and wear the ring. So how would you compare the difference? Why ladies would like to choose a ring instead of buying those more effective protection?
Because the pepper spray has to be kept in the purse, and many times before the molestation, the molesters first of all snatch their purse, take their purse away, and therefore the pepper spray, the woman cannot take out the pepper spray from it, and she does not find much time. And as he mentioned, there is more of locomotion is not possible. Okay, we cannot, many times she is hold like that, she cannot move her arms, but she can definitely move her fingers, and that's why it is the most efficient way of calling us protection. And plus, in our first aid kit, we will also provide them with pepper sprays also. I mean, it's not that we will not provide with that, and plus our approach is really holistic towards it. The pepper spray just prevents it, but it does not solve the repercussions part. That is, the pepper spray will not bring about the ambulances. It cannot call the police, and many times the pepper spray can be snatched because it's visible easily. The ring is not that easily visible. It can be easily accessed. It's more efficient during that crime or scene.
Back to the questions I just mentioned with Professor Henry. The kind of connections you're talking about is massive. I have seen a lot of words you use to tie up with different parties. Police station is one, hospital the other, legal you just mentioned, and then insurance company. So how countless, or do you have any idea how you could tie up so many parties in order to run your business?
So we will recruit the lawyers. They will be our employees, full-time employees. Regarding the insurance company will be benefited from our package because they will have their own profit margin. So they will be benefited from our package, and they will really get into tie-up with us. And regarding the police, we don't need any tie-up. We'll just pitch our project in front of the police commissioner, and they are really there to help us out. Police in India, it's not that bad, but yes, in case there is a good project, they really support that, and we really expect police support from them. We really expect a better support from them.
Moreover, we are not asking them anything on the pre bono basis. I mean, we are not asking them to work for us for free. The lawyers are being paid. The mental rehab, the psychologists are being paid. The self-defense professionals are being paid. And all this is a completely business terms. Only. So yeah.
Okay, so everything has to be paid.
Yeah.
Right? So what are your target customers? Women?
Yeah.
You just mentioned they're working at night. Any particular part of the country, or in New Behind, or any particular income group that are
Yes.
focused?
Yeah. As you mentioned, we initially want to work in the capital of India, like Delhi and NCR regions, because we'll have more expertise, we'll have more experience, and then on we have to make an impact on the whole India.
Yeah,
So-
but then your tie-up relationship, you just mentioned the lawyers, the insurance package will be on additional cost other than your rate. Do you think those women will be happy with so many costs that could be involved?
Yes, sir, because most of the time they will spend in Delhi only. You are talking about that when they go out of Delhi, then we will not be able to provide that protection package, but it's the protection package, the utility is really good. I mean, the price we are charging is comparatively lower. It's not a very premium pricing. It's sort of penetration pricing, and considering the utility of it, they will seriously consider that the utility is more than the price, because we are offering them such a holistic package. We are offering them safety.
And nothing is more greater than safety of women, the daughters, the wives, and at such a nominal cost. I mean, $49 a year is not such a big issue for those who want the safety of their kith and kins. So I mean, they'll surely have to register themselves with us.
Yeah. As far as I remember, some of the figures on your report say, well, there are different types of assault, and as far as I remember, you just mentioned family members, husband, daughter, wife, etc. And your system, your device is working to just ring this alarm bell or connecting with the family. So what happens if the case that assault is in the family? So does it mean useless?
No,
or they have to wear it 24 hours?
The thing is that whichever is the case, if the molester is in a family, for example, a distant cousin, so she knows that she is being molested, she can obviously call the police. The police doesn't think that it is the relative, so leave him alone. Police will obviously come to help, no matter who is the molester. She has the independence, she has the power, she has the right to be protected. And Avyathi does not differentiate between cousins or even nearest cousins. what we believe is the true safety of a woman, and we provide it to her.
Plus, sir, we will encourage them to wear it for 24 hours because molestation can happen any time of the day.
Yes, we do read some of the news in the newspaper, so we talk about how powerful is the media. We present shocking facts. These are really shocking facts. And not living in India, we would not comprehend why this would have happened. So to me, it is a very cultural issue. Something's wrong underlying, in society, the fabric of society, culture, different views of how people treat each other. So your solution is using technology, which I do not doubt at all. You have a brain, you have the apps, you have the alarms. I do not doubt any of those. The question is, how do you use this technology to help to address the problem that is cultural? Eric has already touched upon how can you mobilize the police? How to mobilize the medics? These are all physical, emotional. You have to repair the damages. So really the question is, if your solution is viable, right? You don't need all this promotion because it comes out, everyone will come and seek help from you. Right? You don't really need to have a lucky draw or anything to attract them. So do you really think this technology, which I do not doubt, can help to address what basically is a cultural issue in the society?
Sir, our promotional plan includes associating those women with us who have survived these assaults. They know the pain, they know the bearings, they will share their experiences, and obviously they just won't restrict to it. They will share how it happens, why it happens, and obviously the promotional campaigns, the seminars are not just for our own promotion. It's for bringing about a change in the society. The topics obviously would be Avyathi centered, but not only restricted to that. The seminars will provide awareness and openness, and it will ask people to change their mindset, to start giving more value to women, to start treating them even more highly than they at presently do. And obviously the technology, we have found out a way, so we have to convey to the people, right? We can't sit back at home and we can't assume that the people will come to us and seek our help. Obviously we have to target, we have to promote the idea so that people come to know about us, and not about the technology aspect. We want them to associate with us, we want them to build relationships with us, and we want them to bring about a change in the society. It's not just that we will do that. We'll associate them with us. We'll have NGOs, we'll have volunteers, and they will have seminars. They will have seminars in colleges, schools, work offices, so that it is a holistic approach. They will tell the values, what a woman deserves in every part of the world. So it's not about the technology, it's also about bringing about a change. That's why we have the seminars. That's why we have the people like Kiran Bedi who have promoted women equality. So we want them to associate with us.
Thank you. I really do hope that you're doing a lot of good work. I really do hope you're successful in helping your country and society.
Yeah.